Hello all the creative people out there, welcome to Me Paintings. I'm Veronica Me, and today I will be doing something what I've wanted to do for years, but I never got the chance to do it until now. Thanks to Clawlab, I will be able to create my very own rack, which will be inspired by my own art piece. So I'm very excited about this. This package just arrived and I'm happy to share the whole process with you so you can see how it all works, what you need, and maybe there are some of you who also wanted to try it and now you will know how to do that. So let's unpack this special package. My rack will be inspired by this special embroidery art piece which I've created. If you'd like to learn how to create this piece, there is full tutorial on my Patreon, patreon.com/mepaintings. And this was inspired by beautiful leaves and some amazing patterns which you can find in nature. The pattern just screams to be made into a rack, so I thought this theme could be a great pattern for my rack. So let's see what's inside this big kit. Ooh, so many things. So there's the user manual, which will be helpful because I will need to build my frame or colors for your rack. The frame and the main thing, which I think is the tool for making the rack. That's so exciting. All things which you need are included in this kit. This will be for the rack and the back part for the rack as well. So I'm gonna start with building the frame. And it also came with this Clawlab heat press. So let's unpack it. Ooh, that's interesting. I've never used any of these. And now it's time to build the frame. Clawlab actually has got very useful tutorials on their YouTube where they share how to build your frames. I will put all the links down in the description box for you. It's easy, you just need to follow the manual. Okay, pretty easy. Let's put these screws here. So let's put this down and place the fabric on the frame. So this is actually for creating just a small decorative piece. Here. So and now I'm gonna tighten it even more by putting these up. So now it's all very tight and nice and I can start drawing my design on it. You could use projector if you want. I will be using a big canvas, round canvas, and I will draw my circle and then some patterns inside. So let's draw my circle. And I'm gonna draw my pattern with it. I want to simplify my pattern, not do it with so many details. So some nice abstract shapes. So the overall picture looks like this. and I can start adding some beautiful colors into it. Now it's time to put my yarn on, and I'm gonna start by putting the black one in first. Let's take this off through this hole. And through this one. And go through. Perfect. Like this. Now I can plug it in. Here is the switcher, and you can also decide on the mode if you want to go faster or slower. When you start, it's better to go slower, and then you will see. This will be first time using this machine, so I will have to figure it out. And now it's time to start using my yarn. I will do the black parts first, and then I will start with the colors. You should always hold it straight to the canvas, and let's see. Okay, I think I will have to do much less details. I'm gonna opt some parts and I will make less colorful parts. Okay, let's start adding some other colors. It is pretty light and easy to handle it. The gun on itself is very light-weighted, and you just need to find the right angle to make it work. This was my first time trying things like this, and it was actually easier than I expected, so that was a nice surprise for me. So let's take it out of the frame. I'm gonna release it, and I'm gonna have to cut all of these excessive strings. Let's see how it looks on the front. Oh, so cool! And now it's time to cut it. Nicely. So I can put a special glue on it. So let's turn it on the front, and I'm also gonna cut some of these excessive strings, and then I'm gonna use my blazer to make it look nicer. Okay, now let's cut it all around. I will keep a little border because I will fold it nicely. Let's just glue that so it has got nice edge. I'm gonna put super glue here and glue it all nicely all around like that. And my heat press came with this anti-slippery fabric, so I'm gonna cut the size of the circle. I'm gonna cut it like that, and now I can start adding my powder on the back of my rack. So this is the powder which came with the set, adhesive powder, and it melts when I put my heat press on it. So I'm gonna cover everything with this. And let's put this sheet on my table so it doesn't get burned. And I will put my heat press machine on the top of it. Firstly, I need to cover it with my anti-slippery fabric. 20 seconds. Nice. I know it's not perfect, it's my first time, so I'm learning as I go. Another 20 seconds. And it tells you when is the right time. Perfect. And now it's time for the final trim. I bought a cheap trimmer and I'm gonna trim all these excessive parts and create a beautiful decoration. And this is the result of my small rack, or rather a yarn decoration. Although it's not perfect, I really enjoyed creating this special piece and it looks different than what I planned to do, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. It just invites you to dive in like in a moss or nature theme, and I can see myself doing this type of decorations in the future because I really enjoyed the whole process. And I made a small hole inside so you can hang it on the wall and display it as a tapestry, which is amazing. Or you can also put it on the floor and have it as a little piece of decorative rack. So I hope you enjoyed this unusual tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you lots of creative moments. And you can get $20 off with my special discount code, which you can find down below.